There we go. Dreamlight Valley. That's very loud. It's very, very loud. Why is it so loud? Turn this down just a little bit. That's good. I'm not done. But yeah, it's just hitting kind of a numerous amount of issues, so I'm just like, we'll move on. But my plan is play a couple hours of this morning, and then we'll come back and play some more after I get all of my stuff handled for the day. So. And I didn't realize they are moving like full steam ahead with upgrades for this, or updates for this game. So, okay, this is what I was interested in, is if the thorns do come back. And it looks like they do. So, alright, we need to place 10 pieces of furniture. I wonder, can we... If I, like, grab this and place that, does that count? No, okay. Once you get to a certain point, you have to wait for more. Yeah, we got 2 people to move into our town. It's just... The rewards for, like, helping people are just not really that great, so it's kind of like waiting for events as well. Like, there's too many things that you have to wait for in the OG one, and with it being real-time, there's not really any way to push that outside of just doing time shenanigans, which I really don't want to do. So, like I said, I'm kind of up in the air about it right now, but we'll figure that out. I'll make a decision by the end of the day, because tomorrow's our normal cozy day, so we might want to move on to New Horizons. I wanted to do City Folk, but I'll have to re-get the game and the Wii. I don't really have the funds to do that right now. I mean, I do, but I'm trying to make sure that I maintain my funds, not just spend them willy-nilly. Okay. I got a lot of bills I gotta pay after my hospital visit, so.
This place is cat's pajamas.
So, but again, we'll see. Like I said, I'm leaning more towards moving on than I am, you know, sticking with it. But it's just, what do we move on to is kind of what I'm trying to make a decision on. Because this game is fun. This game is fun, and it's real time in the fact that the time changes with your real time, but not real time in the fact of like you can only do certain things at certain times. At least not yet. I'm sure there might be some things like that later on. Alright. There's a boat here. Whose boat is this? Water in here. Oh, we got a page. Donald's an explorer at heart. Once a sailor, was always a... Sometimes I worry he'll venture too far to get in trouble. Oh, this is Donald's place. Interesting. Oh, this is a seat. I thought this was a box. Oh, if you sit, you can get your stuff back. Okay. That's a nice thing. More clothes. How do we have some... What are these? Oh, these are the shrimp things that we made. Black shorts. And... Ooh, dark green camel. Let's go with that. I like that. Let's change our shirt, though. Do we got... What other shirts do we got? I don't really like any of these shirts, but I guess we'll go with that because it'll match our camo. Alright. So this is Donald's place, so we'll have to figure out How to get Donald back. Okay. Grab this. Grab the... I'm just trying to pick these up.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Okay. So I think what we want to do is go to that other side and go ahead and interact with that cave, because I'm guessing it's going to give us the idea for, there's a blue chest out there, for how to deal with these, like, coral rocks. I'm just going to go grab anything that looks special. Let's go ahead and do this. And we still do have Moana's world to explore as well, but I wanted to do as much in this area as we could. Another swordfish. We did also make Goofy's stall here so we could sell here. Oh, sometimes you can just get moonstones from chests. That's interesting. That means potentially, I mean, it's not a lot of moonstones, but that means potentially you can get stuff from the store without having to pay a dime. Interesting. You know, we should, when we do this, we probably should bring Goofy with us. Just because we would level our friendship up with him. We're gonna eat all of these just to get our stamina back. I want to clear out these vines. Ooh. Oh, if you collect them all, you get a chest. Interesting. And it gives you a bundle of cash. That's nice. Okay. See, this game does a really good job of incentivizing behaviors that a lot of life sims don't really do. Now, we're early on in this, so this might just be for the beginning area to get you hooked. But we'll see if that continues. Ooh, we got another memory. All right, cool. Got another Wreck-It Ralph. Hey, Nurok. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you're doing well today. We're doing a little bit of a hill stream. I'm only going to be live for a couple hours, but that's fine. We just got started not too long ago. So don't worry, you haven't really missed much, but we are playing Dreamlight Valley. This is my first playthrough of the series, or the game. I guess it's not really a series, but hopefully you're doing well. What were you playing today? Let me go ahead and get Nurok a shout out. Ooh, Dark Souls 2. It's a good choice. I'm a big fan of Dark Souls 2. It gets a lot more flack than... oh, we can pick up sand to make glass. Okay, good enough. A lot of people gave it a lot of flack, but I really like Dark Souls 2. It's probably one of my favorite of the Souls series, just because it feels so much more fair than... Can't mine that, okay. Than some of the, like, 1 and 3. But again, that's my opinion. How are you liking it? But welcome in. If you don't know me, I am Mysterious Wreck. I am MaskofGames. We play a variety of games here. Past few days we've been doing some cozy games, but we do play retro games. We do play retro horror games. And we play a little bit of variety here and there. So if any of that sounds good to you, feel free to throw us a follow. It does help us out. But it is not a requirement. You're free to just sit and enjoy as much as you would like. I do feel like 2 should have been 1. I mean, so
Hey there, pal.
the thing is what you got to remember is Like those Dark Souls 1 was a little bit of a kind of a branch out for them, because Demon Souls, which was the first one to have the souls in the name, was structured a very specific way. And Dark Souls 1 and 2 is where they kind of decided to be like, okay, there is going to be like a hub, quote unquote, but you don't have to go back there. You can just spread out and do what you want. And that continued on through the series. What is this thing? Hold on. Oh, it's another bottle. So, but in Demon Souls, fish. We just eat, yeah, eat a herring. There we go. But in Demon Souls, you basically, you had to go to the hub to do basically anything. And that kind of comes back in 2, where you have to go to Majula to level up, but that's basically it. And there is a point in the game where you don't have to do that, I believe, so even that gets a little changed. But they tried some new stuff with what do we need for this one? Don't know. Pillar of Unity. Okay. They tried some new stuff, and I think with a different dev team and the new stuff that they tried, I like what they attempted with Dark Souls 2. It's just, I think a lot of people were expecting a different experience, and there was also some people, I've mentioned this before when we played Souls games or Souls likes, is there was quite a few people that were very vocal about how much they didn't like Dark Souls 2 in like the content creator community, and a lot of people ended up just taking that as, oh, Dark Souls 2 is bad, and that was just not the case. I fell asleep under a tree. When I woke up, I couldn't move. Purple vines had grown around and over me. Their thorns cut me, but I could not cut me. But they could not cut me as painfully as loneliness, so I pulled myself free. Okay, so that's a little bit of a descent into chaos there. But like, I think Dark Souls 1 still has a place. And honestly, it like, I prefer Dark Souls 1 and 2 to 3, because I think, for me, the problem I have with 3 is I feel 3 tried to take too much from Bloodborne. What's this pillar? Pillar of Power. Okay. And by doing that, it kind of got mixed in the sauce between Dark Souls and Bloodborne, and it just didn't really hit a good place. Now, aesthetically, 3 is amazing. Like, there's a lot of really cool sights and sounds and stuff like that. Ooh. I wonder if we're going to figure out how to deal with these stumps, because there's a chest right there. Okay, we need to... Do you have something else? Sort by type. We got bananas. We could just eat a couple bananas. I just feel like the bosses are straightforward. The guy swings up and you dodge, where one, you had to cast the spell and turn around. Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean by it. I feel like Dark Souls 2 is more fair. I got a Perdo. It's very easy to recognize, like, your openings and, like, take advantage of theirs. It does have a little bit of issue about, like, communicating, which all the Souls do, about communicating, like, what adaptability does, for example. But yeah, no, I definitely feel like there's more fairness in the combat between you and like bosses than okay, 2,000 to improve the stall. Okay.
Thank you kindly.
All right, so let's go ahead and sell.
Howdy.
Clear out our inventory a little bit. Okay, so the swordfish, the things we can get on the thing are 700. Shrimp. What is 300? There's something that like flashes for like 300. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's shrimp. Okay, it's because that's what we have marked last. We're gonna keep our stones for now because we can make stuff with those. So let's sell these. This will also let us upgrade the stall possibly twice. But
Hey there, pal. How about a chat?
fish, star coins.
Hello.
Okay.
Woohoo!
How much is it to improve it again, I wonder? The reason I'm doing this is because this is going to give us access to new plants, and we can do new recipes and stuff. 3,000, perfect. Okay.
Woohoo!
Because this should give us access to the last seed bag, which is corn, as I thought. Okay, so now we can do sugarcane, corn, and tomato. Sugarcane's very helpful, because that means we can do all sorts of sugar recipes, because one of the things somebody wanted was candy. So, alright, let's talk to Goofy, because we found that ore. We got a quest for that, so...
Howdy.
Helping me fix it. You know, you're not just a fellow around. Just remember, right before it gets the tide washed in. Come to think of it, I heard somebody singing out to the sea the other day. Pretty voice, hope she isn't shipwrecked out there. If we can fix it, then I can rescue whoever's lost at sea. Some hardwood, rope, clay, and iron ingots. Find hardwood in the Forest of Valor, which we can't get to yet. Clay in the Glade of Trust. And you'll have to do something with the giant night thorns before you can fix...
It's nice having so many friends here.
Okay, so... Let's see. We have to go... Forest of Valor... and Glade of Trust. How much do we need for these areas? But, yeah, no, I really like 2. I don't think there's anything wrong with disliking 2 if you don't like how it plays, but there's a lot of people that's like, oh, 2 is the worst, and they've, like, never played it. They've just heard that it's bad. Okay, 3,000 for that. And for me, that's not a way to, like, talk about any game. It's like, give it a try, right? If you don't like it after trying it, sure. You know, that's perfectly okay, but just disliking something because someone else says you should dislike it, that's just a pet peeve for me. And that's what happened with Dark Souls 2. It was because it wasn't the same dev team, and like it had some issues getting developed in the first place. What am I picking up here? Oh, soil. So like I get it, but how much is this? Oh, I did not mean to do this. Okay, it's 3,000 per... Oh, no, it's 5,000 for that. You hated 2 because it's your first Souls game that made you rage quit. I mean, I feel like that happens with any Souls game. That's not specific to 2, because I had the same issue with Demon Souls. I played Demon Souls until it got to, like... Oh, hey, there's Minnie. Or Ghost of Minnie. Interesting. Okay, so we can't open that way, but we can open this way. So let's go ahead and open this way. This will give us access to a new area. But, let's do that. But, yeah, I literally took a year away from Demon Souls before I even came back to it. So I completely understand that. Okay, we need to... First things first, we need to get this up and running. How much is this going to cost us?
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
2,500, okay.
Remember, time is money.
So we need to make 2,500 cash. But I did eventually come back and beat Demon Souls. So in fact, we have a whole Soulsborne playthrough. If you go down, there's a link to our YouTube, our whole Soulsborne, our Kingsfield playthrough, all of that stuff is down there, so you can watch that. We did Dark Souls, we did Demon Souls, we did Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne. We did I did do Sekiro. Now, I will say we have 2 Sekiro playthroughs up there. The first one we did, I did not finish Sekiro. but I came back and we did finish Sekiro, so there's actually two different Sekiros up there. Okay, we are out of stamina. Now I'm curious, is there an entry from this way? There is, okay. I'm gonna go to our house real quick. Store some stuff. What is this line? Oh, it's our marker. I forgot you can click on something and make a marker. Okay. Smart storage. Okay, we got dry wood, we got soft wood, but we need hardwood. Smart storage. Let's put that in there and put that in there. Pebbles. Need a lot to make a mountain. Okay. What is this? Canola. Oh, for canola oil. Okay. Not hitting R. There we go. Trying to figure out what we could probably mix with these oysters and stuff to make stuff. But yeah, no, I'm glad you're taking the time to go back to 2 because I think it's really worth it. I really do. In fact, there's a lot of inspiration from 2 and Elden Ring, and a lot of people don't know that. Like, a lot of inspiration. What happens if I just put a bunch of clams in there? Just clam it up. I get a seafood platter. Oh, okay, so if you put 2 in there, you get it. Okay, so if I do like an oyster and a clam. Okay. Now what if I did a scallop and a scallop with some oregano? And some basil. Nothing. Okay. Oyster. Oyster. Go ahead and get another one of these. But, yeah. I really enjoy Dark Souls 2. In fact, my friends and I have actually started we went back and started doing some Dark Souls 2. I had a friend who was like, "Yeah, I should really get back to playing that because he really enjoyed it." But and then I was like, "Why don't you?" So he's recently re-downloaded it. I was going to do a mundane build, but unfortunately, to get a mundane stone, it's kind of it's grindy, and most of the grind is like back end of the game. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different what is this?
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Huh. Yes, I know I can't buy it. Rude. Just trying to see what he has for sale today. Nothing really interesting. Okay, let's go. Oh, we actually have a crafting table in our house. I don't know if we can make. Okay, so what do we need for glass? We need 5 sand and a coal ore to make glass. Onyx turns into night shards. Goofy needs rope, which we can get from seaweed. Wait, how much seaweed do we need? Also, what is this chair? Very strange looking chair.
Hello.
Oh, it's a Little Mermaid chair. Okay.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Okay. Let's make that. Okay. Now we can make rope. Hopefully he only needs 1 rope. Okay. So let's see. Serious wreck. Track. Oh, we need 7 rope. Okay, we're not getting that done anytime soon. Okay. Explore the cursed cave. Yeah, let's go do the cursed cave real quick. Again, I gotta keep an eye on the time. This is a short stream. How far did you make it, by the way, Narok? How far into Dark Souls 2 did you get? Out of curiosity. And don't worry about spoilers, I've played the game multiple times. So, like, if you're like, oh, we made it to so-and-so boss, you're not spoiling anything for me, so go for it. Okay, so we need to go here. Oh, get another one of these. So we need to be looking. Can we just dig up sand? Like, if I just dig, do we get sand here? We get pebbles. No, it looks like you just get pebbles that way. It looks like you have to gather sand like this. Hi, friend. Okay. Because we need hardwood, rope, clay. I'm not even sure how we make clay. Let's go in this cave, though. Oh, hi, Ursula. How are you doing today? Do you just have some stuff laying around? You do. Okay. Ursula moved to the beach. Merlin is concerned, but I think it's a good thing. As the old saying goes, keep your friends close and your dangerous sea witch associates in nearby caves where you can watch them. That's a good joke. Okay, now. Alright. Oh, there's a chest over here. You don't mind if I do? Ooh. There's a powerful chest there. What do we... Spent the day foraging for all I need to make transfiguration stones. Oh, there's like little purple books. Hello.
Hello, dear.
Let everyone in the village. Who are you, angelfish? Who trapped me here, leaving waste away? Merlin sent me. He sent you to find me? That could only mean one thing. His magic isn't power enough to get through the spell that locked me in here, but you, on the other hand, you must possess great magic if you through the cave entrance. If you can get in, that means you can also get out. What do you say? Will you help your new friend Ursula out of the cave? How do I get you out? By breaking the spell in the cave. I mean, angelfish. You see, before the foregetting happened, the Pillar of Power protected Dazzle Beast from curses and evil magic. But soon as forgetting began, a starfish told me someone had stolen the orb from the pillar and hid it in a cave on the beach. Of course, I was just dying to help the village, so I started to search the cave and try to find it. What was my reward for my good deed? Imprisonment in this horrid cave. Tell me you get trapped in a cave trying to help the village? Oh no, poor you. Someone who cares about me. Thanks, Angelfish. You're a doll. Now, where were we? The orb isn't here. It must be hidden in another cave on the beach. If you get me out, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the forgetting. We have a deal. No way, you're a witch. Deal. Something called a crystal key to enter the cave where the orb is held. I have it here, and I'll even part with it for free, as long as you promise not to forget me when you're running off. Okay. Use it correctly, and it will ignite ancient magic hidden beneath Dreamlight Valley. What are you waiting for? We can't risk another curse hitting us and trapping you in here, too. Not that being stuck with me would be so bad, now would it, pet? You could teach me magic. Looking beyond my presence, there's a thought. Come back to the orb and we'll talk. Okay.
Why are you still here?
Place crystal key device near the locked entrance of the cave. Let's fish this up. I still don't know what these things are for. These like green things that we fish up here from these bottles. Like we fish up the bottles, and if we use the bottles, we get like something green. Okay. Is this the cave over here? I think it goes here, right? Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, this is a whole ordeal. Alright, switch here. That's seaweed we can't grab. Okay, there's an orb there.